Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got game one of the National League Division Series. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Atlanta Braves. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Here's Luis Guillorme.
The designated hitter.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. On to Brown, it's two.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there.
Here's a big power threat. King Tejada.
King Tejada.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground, Munoz. That's out number 3. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. 0-1 now. On the ground, right side, Albies. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Brewers 2 and the Braves nothing.
No outs.
And welcome back. And now the DH, Luis Guillorme.
Luis Guillorme.
Up the middle, Tejada. Over to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
2nd and 3rd, 1 gone. Here's a speed threat, King Tejada. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Mullins at 3rd, Acuna at 2nd, Tejada at 1st, 1 gone. Next one is off the play, and that's ball 3. The pitch. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
Well, all tied up again, and that's a pretty rough way to give up a lead. It's just kind of a gut punch for the entire team to issue the free pass right there.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 1. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. Goes down looking.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Let's go.
And he deals. And a foul ball. The pitch. Stays alive. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. They get two and draw even again. On to the fourth now in game number 1. We are tied 2-2. Back here in Atlanta, and stepping in is the speedy King Tejada.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here, meet me right here, kid.
Woodruff back to work. Good eye right there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Booyah! He blasts one out to right, and the Braves had the lead now. It's 4-3.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the...
And now the shortstop, King Tejada. He's already homered here in this one. Ball one, no strikes. Brown, the runner at third. Harris over at second. Acuna at first. 2 out of the inning. Out to center. Mitchell gets under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. And the Braves will strand 3, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. 2 outs. Bases full at the plate. Garrett Mitchell. He's already homered in this game. On the ground to short. Throw on to Brown. Out number 3. Brewers leave him loaded. Score holds at 4-3.
Pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.